It is FTL time. We are playing some FTL. We're playing hard mode. We're playing no pause. We are currently on a streak of 2 because I've been getting reset over and over lately, it feels like. The Zoltan B was the last ship we played, so we're gonna random, see what ship we get and get started. I hope you all are ready for salt, because that is the never-ending resource that we supply here. All right, so here we go. We are playing salt. Random ship in 3, 2, 1, and random. Fede, okay. Fede, not the best ship ever. Not the best ship ever. Not the worst ship ever, but definitely not the best. Let me get a... Let's see. Will Rand beat Fede? Get the prediction going. Yes, no. 2 minutes. I don't love this ship, as you all know. It has my least favorite system. It has a good weapon, but this good weapon can go offline quite easily. I will say at least this ship has good crew to start. So, you know, that's cool and all. Yay for phallic bird. Okay. At least it has a burst later too. Ship has good crew, one of each basic races. It does. Probably the best thing about this ship, apart from the burst laser 2, is the good crew that it has. So I'm going to move all our crew around. NG on weapons so you can instantly start repairing if it gets shot. Rock on doors, immune to fires. Okay, so they were nice to give Burst Laser 2 and good crew options. Yes, so nice, so nice. I think the first upgrade on the ship is actually weapon buffer, because one missile to laser makes this ship really trash. So I think we do weapon buffer and then the shield value, I think that's what people who play even more than I do have talked about doing lately. 4 nebula jumps gets me 13 in total, so we'll plan on that. What's up, Meow Shadong? Maybe even best starting crew, dare we say. Maybe. Okay. It's a great day for Fede. Is any day a good day for Fede? I'm not sure, but... Alright, heavy laser going first is good for us. That means he won't do 2 damage. Good dodge to start. Good dodge to start. Alright, now we check if we have any fires for crew killing. We do, but he's got an NG, so meh. Okay. Another double fire is great. Because he's running, I'm not even going to try to crew kill. So... what's up, Gunther? I should only buff the beam. Lol, Anson says. Yes, a beam-only build. That would be if we're trying to play this hard as intended, and I'm not trying to play this as intended. Store doesn't really do us any good right now, I don't think. Nothing to buy, nothing to sell. Let's go new streak. It is a new streak. I have no euro. Euro as in the money in Europe? No, I don't have any of that money. If that's what you're asking. I'm not sure if that's what you're asking. The intended runs were a banger. Yeah, I tried to do hard but no pause intended runs and got super salty, so. Alright, if we kill the combat drone, we should be safe here. Okay. Don't hit my weapons, don't hit my weapons. Oh, good dodge right as that was about to fire. I think that was going to hit weapons. Beautiful. Beautiful. As intended runs are fun, not for streaks, that's for sure. That's for sure. It's a meme beam. Yes, a meme beam. Rand lives in probably one of the last states to recognize anything other than the American dollar. What? Oh, what? I don't understand that sentence. I live in Dallas, Texas. The American dollar's the only currency I really know about other than like digital currency. Rock Pilot Urnamo. Oh, you paid the cookies above? You did? Oh, I didn't see that. Yes. Okay. Urnamo. Urnamo. And I am 1 scrap short of being able to get my weapon upgrade. Okay. Give me a half-powered jump. Half-powered jump. How well can I handle half-power? I will have 4 power in total, which is burst laser and shield, and that's it. Okay, I'm gonna go here, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then across here. Asteroid, asteroid, pulsar, sun, asteroid. There are a lot of asteroids and just a lot of hazards in this freaking sector, man. We're going into half power here. Damn, he's got his weapon online. But my fire's first, so we'll see if that works out. They do have Euro. What? We don't have Euros in Texas. I don't get it. I don't get it. We don't have Euros in Texas. We have dollars. Okay, good. You're playing on the stereotype of Texas and America. Poorly done. Okay, yeah, I don't get the joke, I guess. Field value point. Closest thing would probably be the peso, depending on where you are in Texas. Okay, yeah, sure. This guy's dodging a third of every single one of our volleys. Your intended runs were fun with the anti-drone. Some starting power are bad. Okay. Starting power are bad. Idea for challenge run if you haven't already done this. Every time you're offered a choice in a pop-up, you have to make a random selection. Also random selection in stores. I don't think I've done that before. I'm not really planning on doing any challenge runs though, so I doubt I'll do that anytime soon. My god, he must have an NG repairing. I cannot keep anything down for longer than one cycle here. Okay, alright. Only 1 damage, could have been worse. Got this guy healed, I can finally get my weapon value online. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they had an NG repairing on multiple systems there, it feels like. It seemed like to me. Alright, weapon value, and next we go for shields. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then basically forced asteroid. Go around the pulsar. Probably hit the solar flare. Sheriff of Nottingham. Who are you wanting me to rename, Yao Zedong? Everyone's available except for the Rock right now. What's up, Javier? I decide. Alright, I'll give you the Mantis, I guess. In case Grima is Grima around? Gunther's around. I don't know if Grima's around for the human request. Let me guess, another NG repair? Golly. Repairs are so fast, now he's running. Come on, I need to hit weapons so that the pilot gets pulled, please. Perfect, that should pull the pilot. Okay, we're good, we're good. Have I ever accidentally upgraded artillery? Maybe. Usually if I upgrade artillery, I do it consciously. Not because I want to, but because it's like the only option I really have at the moment. Alright, so who is this? Sheriff of Nottingham. That's not gonna fit. I'm just gonna go with Sheriff. We need Grima even if we don't have real Grima with us. Okay, sure, we'll get Grima here. Okay. Actually, I don't think I can get all those. That would be a dive here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, something like that with 2 more Nebula jumps, I think. What's up, Forecast? How are you doing, my friend? It was a lot of fun having you play some. Game did we play again? Damn, hit my shields anyway. Enshrouded with us the other day. It was a lot of fun. Glad to have you. Blast having you joining us again. It is an honor being carried by the king. More like being, what's the word? Abused by the king? Give me all your money! I want all the loot! Worship me! Yes, yes, the king is the king's character. I have no control over what he says, you know. Hard to control that guy. Ooh, actually a good swipe by the beam there. Nice double reward. 3 scrap from actually having our shields up. If you do meme runs, you do it on normal as you are not Hollow Shadime, yeah. Witnessing Shogi get fired 8 times in 3 hours. That's right. We have a good time. We have a good time on Shogi's stream. For sure. Mistake you kept making when you first started playing was looking at potential ship upgrades and hitting escape to close the window, but that doesn't undo your upgrade selections. True, true. All your subscriptions are belong to us, yes. What a useful artillery. So useful, I know, right? Well, almost a triple dodge. And of course the missile doesn't go down. Of course it doesn't. And of course he gets my weapons.
Fucking missiles.
Well, there's the weapon value right there. Okay, good. Alright, that should give us ooh, nice double reward. Should give us enough for second shield here. Okay. Could get power, but I kind of don't want to spend scrap on power yet. Now I want to save for a 1 power weapon, 1 or 2 power weapon at a store, hopefully in the near future. Alright, so if I go here, I get 6 jumps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's an asteroid field and a distress beacon we're going if we go that way. Okay. And the weapon value paid off. It did, it did. Back to Pirate. We have a safe fight to train. If I let him run out of bombs, yes, this is a safe fight to train. But, that's the button, that's Y. That's an ion bomb could be bad. I don't think I really want to train at a bomb fight. I guess we'll find out how long it takes us to get through Zoltan Shield, honestly. That looks like an ion bomb. Okay. I bombed my weapons. Why am I not surprised that that's the BS that this person did? God, if he does ion bomb my shields next, that would be the thing that would really suck. Maybe it'll hit artillery. The artillery will do something useful. Jesus Christ. Okay. Alright, artillery. I need you to hit their weapons or something, please. How crappy is this artillery shot gonna be? Pretty crappy. Pretty useless. Okay, he hit an empty room. Thank God. The AI was actually stupid finally. This ship is training on me. Yeah, right. Okay, there we go. Story time? No, it's not story time until we're actually training. This is not a safe fight with a bomb. Okay. No. Okay. We only have story time when it's an actual safe training ship, so. Okay. We got a map, which I already had. Thanks for a map that we already had a map for. Appreciate that. So useful. Alright, asteroid field, 43 scrap. Alright, I am going to get 1 more power because we're not getting a store anytime soon, so we're going to do that. If you run out of bombs I could train, I know, Javier. I'm pretty sure I literally said that, but sitting there waiting for him to ion bomb my shields and then basic laser and start a double fire is not something I want to do. So. Wow. 0 dodges for me, I guess. Jesus Christ, the double beam swipe there. Not me to hit weapons again. Yeah, Theodog, I heard you like maps. Okay, alright. Next we're going to an empty jump. Unless I want to go to a pulsar, and I really don't want to go to a pulsar. So 1, 2, 3, 4 is where I'm going to go. hoping the top right ship fight's gonna be safe. Training fight. Damn it, the quest overtook the ship fight, man. Ugh. Okay, yeah, I accept the paltry payment. I would rather get a paltry payment than no payment. We missed the store this sector? Yeah, it was like second jump in the sector when I had like 12 scrap. NG blue option here. I'm pretty sure it was this jump right here, which I went here and had like 10. I think I had 13 or less scrap, so it would be useless to go there. Nothing to sell on this ship, which is another reason this ship sucks. Nothing to sell to get early scrap. Abandoned 2 is great. Hopefully we can actually get a safe training ship this sector. 2 guaranteed stores and abandoned. Oh, right. Yes, yes. 2 borders. Force them into the heal bay. We're good. Alright, nice. Thanks for the training, humans, I guess. Man, just get all the fighting training here. Good. Alright, and thanks for the repair training, I guess. At least if there's one thing that's good about the ship, I would say its venting is actually not terrible. Its venting is not the worst in the game. That's good. Yes, no snacks. Useless humans and no snacks. Best sector music? Abandoned music is pretty badass. True, true. Puts me at 8 fuel. Alright, I'm gonna do it. We can buy fuel back at the store. Come on, heavy laser 1, flak 1, burst laser 1 or 2. How about no weapons? Did I buy mind control? No, because we were going cloaking hacking this run on this ship, which means I might want to consider the slug, but I don't actually want to spend scrap on that. So, no hacking and no weapons is not an ideal store. Getting hacked in shields or medbay does kind of suck. Cut your ship in half. That's true. That is true. All right, is this a safe fight? Safe fight. Okay. So let me turn off this. I can't really train weapons, but we can train dodge, shields, and engine. So let me turn on speed hack, and we can have a bit of story time, and I can tell you all about a conversation I had on the phone last night. Okay. I'm probably gonna full train here on everything but weapons. Okay, so story time. It's not a bad story. For those who don't know, I have been thinking about a career change for a while because, for one, streaming does not make a lot of money. For those who don't realize, unless you are getting thousands and thousands of viewers per stream, you are not making a lot of money while streaming. Also, I've been thinking for a while about wanting to do something that will be more in my musical passion and pursuits. So I've been looking into audio engineering and music production schools, or actually a specific school for that, over the last couple months. And I talked to my parents the other day about it, and I talked on the phone yesterday to this school. If you want to look it up online, I think it's called Recording Connection. It's like an online school, but the way it works is they're like based out of Los Angeles. And anywhere there's music, in major cities where there are like music production studios, they work with those studios to provide a mentor from that studio and training through that studio through their like schooling process to learn different things. And music production and audio engineering is a thing I'm interested in. And so I talked to them yesterday about what the schedule's like, what the cost is, if it's something that lines up with what it sounds like I want to do with finding a new career. So you can chain weapons when Zoltan Shield charges. Yes, if I do that, but with story time, it's hard for me to focus on that. Does my singing group do Halloween songs? Not really, no. There's not a lot of Halloween songs that exist, so at least not that I know of. So anyway, I talked for a good 30 minutes to what do you call it, like an advisor or a recruiter last night. Could I find an audio engineering job without schooling? Probably, but I would need to get training, Flurchin. And what's really cool about this Recording Connections school is it's not a university, so it's a lot cheaper than going and getting like a university degree. It's completely focused on the training you need to get a studio job, and because it's done through local studios, you're working with a person who's a working professional in the industry. You make connections with people in your area, and they have, after you're finished with the schooling, which is like a 6 to 9 month period, after you're finished with it, they send you job openings for studios in your area. So it's very focused on connecting you with people in the area that are in the industry and getting you interacting and training in the industry in your area so that you can find a job after the schooling's done. Sounds pretty convenient. It sounds kind of right up what I'm looking for, the alley that I'm looking for. My acapella group of Steel Pipes could cover songs from Nightmare Before Christmas. Okay, that's not the name of my acapella group. Is audio engineer job a 9 to 5? I don't know. It probably depends on the job you get, the position you have, the studio you're working for. I'm sure there's many variables for if it is a 9 to 5. Okay, Circa Boss. So the biggest challenge is going to be the cost of the schooling and, paying my bills while going to schooling, because they have a sale that the normally $14,500 price tag on the schooling is $12,500 if I start in January, which is when I plan to start. So, which might sound expensive, but compared to going to university for something like this, it's probably really cheap. So my plan and what I talked to the recruiter about is that after my Christmas season ends, which is my busiest season and I'll make some money, I will plan on starting in January, trying to start the school, or at least get the process going of talking to the official recruiter, paying the money, and finding a mentor in a studio to start the schooling in. So my plan is to somehow try to make as much money between now and January of 2025 as possible to pay for this schooling. Part of the reason I've been talking to my parents about it is because I'm definitely going to need financial help. And my parents have always been really supportive, so hopefully they're going to help me find out a way to pay for this. I might, I don't know, start a GoFundMe and announce it on Facebook and stream and stuff for people who might be interested in helping pay for this. But getting the $12,500 or whatever it would be together is going to be the biggest challenge of this. Yeah, financing. Yeah, it's like $1,200 and something dollars for this 6 to 9 month program, and it also pays for the job recommendations and searching and stuff that happens after you finish the process. If it's gig work, it might be at shows. It could be gig work. It could be studio work. Hey, there's a weapon. I don't know exactly what the job would entail, but it looks like I'll be training in a studio, which I'm excited about, because that's the studio work is the stuff that I think sounds really cool and fun and up my alley. Thank you for the Prime sub, Tilio, for 3 months. Appreciate it. Do I have any preferences in industries as an audio engineer? Well, I don't know if I know the industry well enough to have preferences, but the thing that got me thinking about it is my Christmas caroling group
I fucking hate this game.
Why do you play it, Past Red?
Okay,
Jeez,
let me
Just quit.
Pest Ran
Live
do
your
his
life.
thing.
You don't need this negativity, Past Red, and I'm sick of hearing it. Get out.
For my Christmas caroling group, I have always done the recording and editing for our practice tracks. And so I kind of have an amateur's idea of what audio engineering and music production would be like. And I've done, my YouTube videos with my group, and I did the recording and stuff for that. And I thought, if I could do this for a living, that might be something I could actually enjoy, have pride in, and actually make more money than I've been making for a long time in my life. So, yeah, $12,500 for 6 to 9 months of schooling. I don't know if that's a good or a bad deal. I'm sure it's cheaper than going to university for something like this, because university, well, it probably depends on the university you went to. And even if it is a little more expensive than like going to university, the like industry connections and the fact that you'll be meeting people that work in that industry in the area you're living in sounds like a really good perk of this program. It's actually not bad, you think? Don't ask about karaoke. Okay. Rand wants to be in studio. And after those 6 to 9 months you're done? Yeah. So talking to the recruiter, you go through this 6 to 9 month program where you work with a mentor in a studio. You do their training programs where you learn about hardware, software, acoustic technology, microphones, probably the process of recording and engineering, all the stuff that I've done, some of the stuff that I've done in an amateur capacity, and probably a lot more that I haven't done. And then afterwards, you have a mentor in a studio who's working with you as you do this. And after the training's done, they send you job openings for audio engineering and music production jobs in the area. And a lot of times, probably the mentor you work with probably knows people who are looking for, have openings and stuff like that. So that's kind of just like the music industry. I'm sure the recording industry is just like who you know and who knows you. That's one of the big things they talk about their website. It's about knowing people sometimes more than it is than just having the exact training you need. So connections are vital. Yeah. 12.5 thousand is like one stream worth of money. Kappa. Yeah. If I were Co-Carnage, maybe. Having the ability to train and make connections in the industry sounds kind of worth the price. Yeah, I think so too. It seems like a really cool thing. Again, if you go to like recordingconnections.com or something, you can just look at the thing I'm looking at and the thing I'd be applying to. Their website's pretty well put together. Apparently they've been around for like 40 years or something, and that's why it's slightly cheaper. It's their 40-year anniversary sale. So sounds nicer than learning books for tests in university. Yeah. Have I looked into applying for a Pell Grant? For the 2024 year, the maximum Pell Grant is $7,395. No, I haven't looked into any scholarships or grants or anything like that, but that's a good idea, Gunther. I need to do those kinds of things and see what I can apply for to help with. I don't know if those only apply if you're going to like university or colleges or stuff, so I'd have to see if that would apply to... Ouch. A Pell Grant, if you could get that for something like this, for a program like this. I'd have to look into that. Most of the jobs you found on Glassdoor were for audio-visual engineer. You hope they include some video training. Pay was around $30 an hour. Okay. Cool. Well, the program that I'm looking to be a part of, they have many different programs, because there's probably many different jobs and many different positions in the music industry. The recording industry is audio engineer and music producer. That's like the program title, audio engineer and music producer, because that's the thing that I'm most interested in. So doesn't sound bad if they actually offer jobs after graduation. Yeah, it seems like a really good program. So Mantis or Mantis? If I go Mantis Homeworlds, I might have Forced Abandoned 4. I don't really have a way to get Kazakh anyway, so let's go here so we have options. So there you go. There's my story time about my possible career change things that I'm considering. And probably the thing that a lot of people here would care about would be, does that mean I'm going to stop streaming? I don't plan on stopping streaming even while I'm doing the schooling, because it looks like the schooling would be... what did the person say? I think it's like 8 to 10 hours a week that you take or something like that. And I'm guessing you could maybe take it at your own pace. So if I wanted to go faster, I probably could. I also have a feeling from some of the lesson plan snippets I saw, a lot of my musical training that I already have is probably going to... You guys are repairing fast. It's probably gonna overlap. I bet you I know some stuff already, so I might be able to move through lessons quicker. But also I'll be, you know, needing to pay rent and pay my bills, so I'll be continuing to stream and do singing gigs to make what money I can while I'm doing the schooling. Pell Grants can be used for trade schools, but you don't know if this program counts as a school. I would guess it would, but it's a good suggestion, Gunther, and something I should look into. Okay. This is what their homepage says. Step 1, stay away from negative idiots who tell you can't do it. Step 2, stay out of soul-crushing debt with our program. You're already starting to like these people. Yeah. They talk a lot about staying out of debt, and schooling is important, but connections are the most important thing in this industry. And from being in the music industry on the classical and performing side for years and years, it seems like they're giving real-world good advice in this program, so... It seems like a pretty real, we're in touch with how the world works kind of program. And, nothing to slow down. Oh, this is this one.
I fucking hate this game.
Ah, God, weapon missiles back online. Oh, this is the guys who run away and give you a free weapon, but... Okay. Alright, I don't care that you're ship collectors. We're just gonna kill you. Just kill you. On Glassdoor, you found jobs ranging from 51K to 96K in the US. For audio engineer? Okay, cool. Right, I'm trying to get as much weapon training here as I can before letting them run. Okay. This kind of thing likely doesn't have homework, which would allow for the RAN to continue some streaming. I don't know. I don't know exactly how it would work. What's most interesting to me is that I'm guessing there will be some online courses and things that I do online, and then I go apply that at a studio. The thing that's most appealing to me about this program is that the training, most of the training I think is done, at least the on-site training will be at a studio. So I'll get to actually interact with an industry person who knows the business, who's going to be hopefully doing recording and engineering and editing and all that stuff, and I'll get to like get in-person experience doing this with somebody who knows what they're doing. That's what sounds really cool to me. Okay, well, I have a store next, so I'm going to give you the fuel. Okay. Probably shouldn't have done that, but I did it. School says school is important. School with claimed connection says having connections that they can provide is important. Color me shocked. True. True. Alright, backup battery. Look at me giving away fuel when I'm low on fuel. Color me shocked. But, one thing I will say I want FTL is, as much as it sounds promoting for something to say like that, is even if it sounds like it's self-promotion to say stuff like that, it doesn't mean it's not true. It doesn't mean it's not true, you know? Just notice the sector layout. Yeah, it's pretty funky, this layout. Let's go for it. Okay, this is a safe fight. I can train weapons now, actually. I can train weapons with just pipe beam, so let's do that. Old Man Bearman Pig. Thank you for the 3 months of subage. Appreciate that. Let's get weapon training. I get to play on the big board. Yeah. I'm interested in how modern day audio engineering is, because back in the day it probably was a lot of being on the board and then recording on tape or whatever. But I have a feeling a lot of it is digital nowadays, which means probably use the board, but then a lot of what you do is learning how to use digital audio workspaces, I think is what they're called, DAWs. And I have some experience in those, and I just want to get through real formal training for that and all the other stuff that goes along with it. So, okay, well that was quick. Here's being an idiot for funsies. It sounds like a great plan, and hope, of course, it works out. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. But who knows how it'll go? I'm gonna the biggest challenge is gonna be figuring out the money for it. I might have to get a loan from a bank or look at what scholarships and grants I could get for something that sounds like it's more of a trade school than it is a you know, college setting. So is that like Ableton? Yes, Ableton is, I think, what they use in this program, which I have not used, but I think Ableton might be like the industry standard. Oh, there's a heavy laser one. Yeah, I'm buying that. I think Ableton is like industry standard for a lot of people. That are Pro Tools, but Ableton is what they teach for this through this program. It does sound like a trade school, yeah. You respect the motivation to still learn new things. Well, the motivation probably wouldn't be there if I wasn't out of money all the time. I'm worried about being able to afford rent. But it's also because I've been interested in this for a while now. And what I will say is there's a little bit of crossover in streaming and like audio engineering, like audio visual stuff. There's a lot of what streamers do on the back end. You know, when I like make my little audio blurbs, or you know, if you upload videos to YouTube, a lot of what you're doing is editing, audio video editing. A lot of it's more video editing on the streaming side, but the audio side is what I use for like my recordings and my little, you know, subscription notifications and stuff. So I've done a little bit of it for a while, and I've always been a little interested in getting more into it. And the fact that I've been worried about money over the last, since I started streaming, gives me good motivation to look into doing something new. Nice, no fire beam, a firebomb. Is it a misconception that everything done in the recording booth goes through auto-tune? Well, I'm not a professional, but I can say in a lot of what I did, I didn't use auto-tune. Once I learned how auto-tune worked, I started using it more. I would say it is a misconception of... Oh, it's forced abandon no matter which way I go. Wow. I would say it's a misconception for people who don't know anything about how audio editing is done, that auto-tune is used as much as some people think it is. It's just another tool in the box. Auto-tune is just another tool in the box for audio engineers, from my experience and understanding. Alright, let's do this. You'd vote civilian. Well, if I could use that vote, I would have gone with that. It's like saying, I don't know, do movies just green screen everything? Some movies use a lot of green screen. So I went to the... I avoided the distress to avoid this bullshit. Okay. And I'm sure some artists use a lot of auto-tune. A lot of times, though, the people who use auto-tune the most are not necessarily doing it because they're a bad singer. They're doing it because they're going for a style, you know? T-Pain kind of became famous for auto-tune, but he doesn't need auto-tune to sing well. He uses auto-tune to get whatever his R&B rap style is, you know. Alright, Abandoned 4. Do I need to get level 202 for this sector? Probably, but I just spent scrap on an offensive upgrade. I also want hacking too. Let me wait for my O2 to come up here. Travis Scott. See another artist who uses auto-tune. The other thing is auto-tune is a bit of a, just the name auto-tune is a bit of a misnomer, I think. Pitch correction, I think, is the technical term for what that usually is doing. Auto-tune has kind of become the thing that when you notice the pitch correction and when it's overdone on purpose for a style is what I think most people would call auto-tune. In the recording business, I think pitch correction used all the time. So, yes, I would say in general, most people who don't know much about the recording industry have a pretty big misconception about what auto-tune even is and how it's used, from my understanding. I'm not a professional. I am an amateur who has done some of my own stuff and watched videos. So this is my understanding.
Oh goddamn, you shitty game.
Okay. I'd really like to get this missile down. Get terrible deal. Got any fires? Nah. Good. Why am I repairing with a mantis? I'm not sure. No one nowadays releases stuff that hasn't been edited. If you listen to a Julie Andrews recording, it sounded like a live version. No one nowadays releases stuff that hasn't been edited. If you listen to a Julie Andrews recording, it sounded like a live version. Okay, I'm not sure about the second part of that sentence. I will agree that most stuff that's recorded and released nowadays has gone through some sort of editing. But that's not a bad thing. That's like, I mean, it's like you don't watch, well, I don't know, maybe some of you do, but most of us are not going to watch YouTube or Twitch things with really bad quality. Nobody's going to watch somebody streaming at 144p. Nobody wants to see pixels. So, if you think it's bad that things are edited really, you know, extensively, then it's a little hypocritical if you then go and watch streams at, like, you know, 1440p, 120 FPS. You know, we want things that are high quality. You want things that are high quality. And the recording industry using auto-tune doesn't mean everybody who's a singer or performer in the industry are poor musicians. It means they're making them sound as good as they possibly can. Because that's what we all want. Nobody wants to hear somebody sing a note that's bad. They want to hear them sound amazing. Now, what you could say is the best artists will need as little correction as possible, which is true. But oh, good, that burned down. I'm gonna take that deal because I need fuel, and I'd jump away before.
Come on, man, these fucking dodges.
Like, I am a professional singer, and when I do recordings and listen to my 4-part a cappella stuff, I do pitch correction so that everything's in tune better, so that these practice tracks that my singers use will be as accurate as possible. I don't do it because, oh, I'm such a bad singer, I messed up a bunch of notes. Yes, no human is perfect or a robot to sing every note perfectly every single time they sing any note. So pitch correction is very useful to make things sound as good as possible. Some recordings will do more, some will do less to try to make it sound more authentic. But, like, in general, auto-tune and pitch correction have a more negative connotation than I think they should. I think I'm gonna sell pike beam for halberd beam, although that's pretty expensive to do. Long range scanners is also tempting, true. Is a halberd bait? I don't know, it might be. I still need cloaking. That's the #1 thing we need right now. Buying anything else here might be a debate, but I am gonna get debated by this though, and then buy the fuel. Let's go ahead and do that. And that is a pulsar. Okay. So now I know I'm jumping into a pulsar. Because if I don't, I am diving. Or I'm not getting out of this sector. So that's basically a forced pulse. I suppose some people would believe that at some point the processing software becomes so good that the end product of the most talented and least talented singer could be the same, takes away from the artistry. Sure, I could understand that. What I will argue is AI music is already doing that. Have you heard those AI recordings of, like, in the style of Frank Sinatra AI performance? I've heard them, and they're pretty impressive, and they're already kind of doing what you're describing. Is AI taking a job over a very talented musician any different than what you just described? I would argue it's not any different. It's the same thing. Like, I have on my stream playlist Linkin Park style doing Somebody That I Used to Know, and it sounds really cool and interesting. I bet you AI is already in the music industry from people who are making use of it. The 7-power weapon system. Thankfully, it was Flak 2 in that 7-power weapon system. This Abandoned sector has not been very good, I feel like. But I will agree that there is an argument that overuse of pitch correction and other editing tools can make people sound much better than they are, and then you hear them live and you're like, why are they so bad? Oh god. Oh god, okay. Active weapons. While I deal with this, I gotta focus up here a bit. Okay, good. Okay, good. All right, I think we're good now. I think we're good. If I don't hit his weapon anymore, we're pretty much safe. I should go heal my dudes, though. Why did I hear the teleporter sound? Oh, he left. Okay. All right. Okay. Double reward for a whatchamacallit, Lanius Bomber. That could have been way worse. All right. It's the same thing. AI as part of it. It's just a form of processing. Will AI take over auto engineering jobs? Basically, running a basic script to edit a song. I don't know. You hear this question about every industry. Will AI take over music production? Will AI take over video game development? I have a feeling the answer is no. I feel like AI is going to do what computers did in the 80s and 90s. It's going to give us another tool to make us better and faster at doing all these things. Will it take jobs? I mean, unless AI becomes sentient and human, the human creativity part, I doubt AI will ever fully remove that. Oh, jeez. Okay, good. Didn't hit my weapons. That's good. Beautiful. That was 6 fuel. I would take the deal, sir. Will AI take over video game Let's Plays? Yeah, maybe so. I don't know. Will AI start being our content creators? I don't know. For some laws being made against AI taking particular jobs in the EU, for instance, accountants. Oh, interesting. Yeah. Laws governing how AI can be used. Interesting. Okay, for fuel. This is abandoned sector. This is not very good. I feel like this could have been way better. We'll soon get to a point where most people will be unable to distinguish between an AI-generated or human-generated piece of music, painting, or poems. Yeah, it's probably true. Okay. I feel like we're already there for some things. I've seen some, you know, AI-generated images, and it's like, man, it's I can't really tell the difference. And I'm on the internet seeing people post these things, you know? I feel like we're already close to being there. If I ever crew kill this Rockman in a plane, yes, probably not. Human, no. If it was anything but a human, I might take that. They don't want AI controlling or auditing the finances of companies. Then how could they cook the books, you know? I can't cook the books if the AI is, you know, looking over your shoulder. What's up, Consul? Look at the hands and count the numbers of fingers. I've seen some images where, yes, I know. I've seen a lot of the images where the hands all look funny, but I've also seen some AI images where there's nothing that obvious being messed up, you know. It's pretty crazy. Wow, 2 force jumps. Actually, 3 force jumps in this NG start. Okay. First jump empty, second jump empty. What a terrible start to this sector. That's a pulsar. Yeah, we have not had great sector layouts and stuff this run, I feel like. Okay. Beautiful. Okay. Yeah, I'll do this. I'm gonna try to not hack. Triple ion hit. Kind of got rid of that. Our shields might have been back up in time, but I wasn't gonna try. I'm gonna risk it. Gotten lowballed on fuel. Yeah, this has not been a great reward run. We've gotten 1 free weapon and 0 free crew. Here we got a free drone or 2. We're not super far ahead. At least we got a fuel there. You're emerging from a factorial addiction started based on my recommendation. You're about 3 weeks away. Damn you, Rand. But I've been playing Satisfactory, not Factorio. But okay. Factorio is a great game. You're welcome, or I'm sorry. I'm not sure what I should say about that. One sell missile option, that would be nice. Stifto, okay. I could sell this for 15 and I'll be 10 away from cloaking. Factorio came up in the conversation about Satisfactory, okay. Stores cloaking, I'm gonna be 10 away from being able to afford it. And I have to buy fuel as well. Damn it, man. FU FTL. Now I'm gonna not find any stores with cloaking for the next long amount of time. Or every store is gonna have cloaking until I have 150 scrap, and then I won't have it anymore. Okay, if this has cloaking, that jump might give me enough to get it. Actually, it does if I sell long-range scanners. And of course, it doesn't have cloaking. Of course, it doesn't. All right. Factoria is a damn drug, man says, yeah. Alright, this is human gets me a mantis, or mantis gets me scrap. Doing that so I can afford cloaking here. The 21st, we get the expansion for Factorio. We're truly doomed. There it is. Okay. Alright. I can buy 2 fuel with that. Alright, well, we have our systems done. We have cloaking hacking. So that's good. Now I just need to not run out of fuel and actually get some crew. That's nice. Nice couple free things. Free stuff jumps here in the NG sector, which I am quite happy about. Okay, this ship is pretty strong. Am I gonna hack you? I'm gonna wait and see what my first volley does before I hack. Only 2 shields. Okay. Hook this. And yeah, I think we're good. Reich is gonna kill you when the Factorio expansion comes out, huh? Wow, harsh. Harsh. Okay, we've gotten 2 free pike beams this run. I guess it's a pike beam day. Happy pike beam day, everybody. Thinking to do this so I can have cloak hack cycle available. Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. Rebel stronghold or NG controlled? You keep telling her at least I'm not an alcoholic. She doesn't seem to care. Alright, do I go looking for under construction flagship? I do have long range scanners, don't I? Yes, I do. Oh, Rebel Stronghold seems sketchy because the other ships are really scary. The other ships being disruptors, auto assault ships, rebel riggers. Let's do it. I have cloak hack cycle, I do. And looking for the under construction flagship, we want to go to empty jumps or look around. I'm gonna go here to check if either of these are empty jumps. I only have 3 fuel, by the way. Make that 2. Okay. Boarding. Honestly, my biggest weakness, I think, right now is my low crew. I think my biggest weakness is really scary boarding events. Yeah, I think I gotta take any fuel deal that's more than 1. I probably need to be OMDing with this guy, to be honest. And before it's this 1 jump on the top left corner. Wouldn't be surprised. I'd be sad, but I wouldn't be surprised. Alright, Rebel Disruptors. He's got multiple offensive drones. I'm hacking the drone control. Okay, I'm gonna hack his shields actually here. Honestly, on the weak side for Disruptor, and I'm grateful for that. I gotta take a 4 fuel deal. They know what I need. They know what I need, and they're offering it. Man. What's up, Pacheco? Good luck. You hope I'm doing well today. I'm doing well. Thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, thankfully his weapons are bad. True, true, true. Alright, so we're hoping for look around at this next jump. What upgrade do I want? I want to work towards weapons. I also want to work towards shields. We're in Sector 6. Get 1 more power right now. I didn't. OMD. Okay, here's the look around. You go there. Hack this. Good dodges so far. Wow, really good dodges. There's another boarding thing. That's bad.
Let me fucking hit him! Come on, man!
Okay. Alright, this should finish him though. Okay. Here we go. Fight. Breach bomb Mark II. Okay. Make sure you don't die, even though I want to get you the training. Okay. Alright. Alright, very good. We get our OP reward there. Very nice. Only took, I think, 2 damage there. Not too bad. I really do need crew. I'm kind of desperate for more crew right now. It's good to get it early in the sector to avoid having to go to too many empty jumps. Yeah. But that's complete RNGesus if it's going to happen early or late. How dare they board in our most important artillery system. Yeah, how dare they. Okay, very good reward. Fuel's looking a lot better. Maybe work towards shields now. And you know what? Here's a tip. When the fleet pursuit is delayed, don't go into a nebula. Because if you go into a nebula, you're wasting a small jump. So we stay out of the nebula until the fleet pursuit delayed has stopped. There's a tip that some people might not know about. Okay, Zoltan, pirate bomber, and an sectors. This okay. Let me through. Good swipe on this ship. 2 fuel, I don't need to take fuel deals anymore, hopefully. Hopefully we're good to do that. Beautiful. Get wrecked. Very nice. 45 scrap. Beautiful. Let's go there. What's up, Roger GM? Hell yeah, free flag drop. Sadly, no free flag drop. But store, which could have a flag. And I got stuff I can sell. So my plan will be to go 1, 2, 3 in the nebula and come back around. We've had just moved back the pursuit 2 lines. So the way fleet pursuit happens is it stops the pursuit. So let's look at our map here. So you'll notice now that the fleet pursuit is back on, you can see it's doing these big jumps. Now that the big jumps are happening, if I go into the nebula, it's going to have small jumps when I'm in the nebula. If I went in the nebula while he was stuck, I missed out on those small jumps. So I hope that is clear for what I'm saying, that it's better to go to not half jumps when the fleet pursuit is delayed, if that makes sense. Alright, I want crew. Something's expensive, but I'm going to get him because he's also power. Doing shields there. Hopefully that clears up what I'm trying to say. Alright. Maybe I don't sell any weapons. Maybe phase 1 I use breach 2 to crew kill, and phase 2 we swap the pike beam, maybe. I'm gonna do nothing else here for now. If I get another store with better weapons, I might change what I'm gonna do, but... So 8 jumps if I go through 2 nebulas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't think I'll be able to get that one. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Potentially dive. Buy all the fuel. I've been having fuel issues. Watch now that I buy all the fuel, I'll go up to like 30 fuel and wish I hadn't bought all that fuel. Buybacks would be great if this were the other Fed ship, yes. If I was forced to have a teleporter, sure. That's... His weapons are insane. I'll desync these weapons if I can. Freaking amazing dodges. The cloak, the tower's gonna wear out the cloak before this, isn't it? I need to change how I'm doing my power bit, I think. Okay, we're good. If I own a plan on cloak hack cycle, which I should do this and backup battery my engines, I think is the correct way to do this, so that no matter the timing on my cloaking or hacking, my backup battery won't run out in the middle of that system doing its thing. There's no such thing as too many bombs in FTL. Okay. Stronghold only has 1 shop. I'm pretty sure all rebel sectors are 1 to 2 stores. I think every red sector except the red sectors that have guaranteed 2 stores are 1 to 2. So there's a potential for a second store up here, I think. I think that's true. Shield value right now. Trade-off is only 90% dodge while cloaked. Not if I back up battery my engines. Which is what I plan on doing. Stop doing that, man. Mind control my damn pilot. Why does everybody have effing mind control here? See, it'll be 100% dodge if I back up battery that. But now I won't run out of power in the middle of my level 2 cloaking. Why? He dodged every fucking shot! Oh, I hate this fucking game. Good. Okay. They really hate my rock. Yeah, they really want it. Well, or they really like him because they want him to be on their team and they keep mind controlling him. One of those two. So getting a slug pilot might actually be the most important thing. Well, apart from all the other important upgrades we want. Solar. That's forced, man. That's a forced free boarding event if I go there. Damn it. Free boarding event with fires is what that's gonna be, and since I know that, let's go to this jump first, and then I'm gonna move the NG to doors so I can deal with the freaking free boarders that I know are coming. So you go there. You're gonna be my pilot, so I free up the rock to deal with these boarders. Alright, what room am I most afraid of them getting in and instantly smashing? Probably these rooms over here. Like this. Free boarders! Oh, I'm so surprised. Whatever shall I do? Okay, this, and this. I did not mean to move you. I might take a solo player now because I accidentally moved that guy that I did not mean to move. Do I accept the solar flare so I can heal up and get all my people in position? Yes. Perfect. We didn't take actual damage. Beautiful. Okay. If only I had prepared. I know, if only I knew what was coming. How could I ever know what was going to happen, though?
Come on, these fucking dodges, man.
Okay. That is effectively 4 shields, by the way. Defense 2 drone and 3 shields, but get those shields hacked. Thank you for not dodging everything. You're dead? You're dead. How you don't take damage? I are good at game. Because cloaking and hacking are OP. That's how. Oh, you mean the solar flare? Oh, the solar flare is random. It doesn't always do damage. It'll always start a fire or multiple fires, but it won't always do damage. I guess that's what you mean. What's up, Zogstafel? How are you doing? Double ions. Okay. This is a terrible build, but it actually could be good if we don't dodge anything. No, he dodged everything, sadly. Okay. Oh, I was... Of course he hacks right as I was about to cloak it. Jesus. Okay, it's fine. The halberd beam's offline. That's the actual scary thing, so this is kind of fine. Go. There we go. Cloak now. Probably gonna hack in the middle of this cloak anyway. Yeah. Sometimes asteroid field actually messes up your volley timing out well with a beam. If I'd fired there, the shields would have come up in the middle of the volley, or middle of the beam shot. It wouldn't have gotten full value. It's fine. 0 damage fight. It's good. Back to Salt City. I mean, Salt City is where all of my viewers live, so I have to come here to get you all to watch my stream. I have to come to Salt City. Okay, he's running. I gotta hack shields to make sure we get through here. Should be able to pull the pilot here. Good. All of my viewers live in Salt City. When I try to go to Peace Town, none of there's a lot fewer of you all hanging out there apparently. Peace Town apparently is not as much fun to hang out in, I guess. Salt City is like Las Vegas. Everybody goes there even though they know they shouldn't. And nobody goes to, I don't know, where's a peaceful vacation spot? Salt Lake City? I don't know. Wait, Salt Lake City sounds like where I live, actually. Can I have a free NG? No, I can't. You love Peace Town. Did I see the new game Breachway? It has many similarities with FTL. No, I haven't. And if you want to suggest a game, whisper me on Twitch with a link to the Steam page. That's what I request people to do. Whisper me the link on Twitch to the Steam page. Schadenfreude Town, somewhere in Germany. That's right, Pepperville. Okay, heavy laser, 1. Okay. I think I hold on to the breach. Reigniter. If there's a slug there, I'd buy it. I do a weapon upgrade. And I keep the breach bomb because phase 1 I can burst heavy breach for a really good crew killing build. How many jumps will I have this sector? At least 11. I'm going to trust to get one more fuel from this sector, so I'm not going to spend scrap on fuel. And I'm going to keep what I got and just work on power upgrades, I think. Yeah, I think I like this. You've seen Hollow play Breachway. It looks like FTL crossed with Slay the Spire. That sounds like a pretty good combo right there, to be honest. Come on. This guy's very strong. Unless I delete his offense. Beautiful. Peacetown, where the devil spiders live. They did such a good job on the spiders in this game. They're definitely scary, that's for sure. Breachway is nice, but it's early access. Okay. Yeah, I don't really play early access games unless they are the most amazing early access game ever. Like, an example of that would be Subnautica way back in the day. So, I will probably wait till it's no longer in early access. Or Satisfactory. I did play a lot of Satisfactory in early access. But I try to avoid early access games. Especially early access FTL likes. There have been so effing many of those over the years that I could make my stream all early access FTL-like games, and I'd never run out of games to play. So I will most likely not be checking that out until it's out of early access. Thank you for the 32 months of Tier 3 subbage, Harold. Holy shnikes, Tier 3, that's amazing. Okay, well, that's level 3 cloaking. Good. Would be interesting to see. Well, if Hollow's playing it, check out Hollow play. I haven't changed my career yet, but I'm not planning on changing my stream schedule anytime soon to accommodate for an early access game that might have 2 streams worth of content in it. What the hell? I'm sure it's an amazing game. He just dodged everything. That I have no plans on checking out right now. Unless somebody sends me a link, I look at it and it looks like the best thing I've ever seen. Probably not going to check it out. Now, I do say all this about early access games, and when Path of Exile 2 early access comes out, I might actually check that out. Because I'm really excited for that. You mean me playing different clones of FTL in one stream? I mean, playing a bunch of different games in one stream doesn't sound super fun to me either. How am I going to learn a new game in 2 hours? I think that, what's his name? Billy One Kirby does that with the whole indie games thing. But spending that little time on a game just doesn't seem fun to me. 1, 2. Like, if I'm gonna play a game, I want to give it a fair shake. Especially a game that's trying to be like FTL, which is ridiculously complicated. Alright, well, there's the link. I'll try to check it out after the stream. I feel like I've seen this trailer before. I feel like that's been recommended to me before. Do I think Path of Exile 2 is going to be free? I know it's going to be free to play. I think, from what I've heard, early access, you might have to pay 20 bucks to get into the early access. But the final game is going to be just like PoE 1 and free to play from everything I've heard. Why would they change the formula from what they've built the probably most successful ARPG in the last 15 years. Why would they change their formula? I have a feeling they won't. I watch a lot of videos about Path of Exile too, so all the videos I'm seeing, nobody said anything like, oh, by the way, it is now going to be a subscription-based, or you got to pay $50 for this. No, I'm like 95% sure Path of Exile 2 is still going to be free to play. Have I heard of Void War? Upcoming game, straight up looks like Warhammer 40k reskin of FTL. I don't think I've heard of that. Because only the early access is going to be paid. From my understanding, from the videos I've watched about Path of Exile 2, the early access is going to be you can pay $20 and have access to all of the multiple stages of betas and everything. That's my understanding. Path of Exile 2 will be free, and as far as you heard, you bought any stash tabs in the first one, you'll get them in the second one. Yes, all the stuff that you bought in the first Path of Exile, you will have access to that if it's in Path of Exile 2. Your reskins, your cosmetics, your stash tabs, your portal changes, all that stuff. Alright, I feel like I better buy another NG. Silly device here. No, slug on piloting is not ideal. The artillery's so OP, I don't even need to upgrade it. Makes you want to get back into Path of Exile? Well, I haven't played PoE 1 in years because, you know, I don't have a degree in Path of Exile 1. But I'm hoping I will be able to invest the time and mental energy into learning and enjoying Path of Exile 2. I really am thinking about this since I don't have the mind control counter. I think this is going to make dealing with boarding and mind control a little easier, I think. I do not have, like, any value points, so get those two right now. Hopefully I get enough scrap in Sector 8 to get all the other upgrades I feel like I need. Okay, well that's pretty awesome. Kind of wish I had sold my pike beam now. I was not expecting that. Do I like this better than the pike beam? Charge time on burst laser is 12. This is 16, and these are 9. PoE is like a job. Yeah. Well, I hope I get a store in Sector 8 to sell all this random junk I all of a sudden have. All the free stuff, apparently. I think Path of Exile is amazing. Late game of Path of Exile is so spammy and... Nice, 0 dodges. And it's so hard to make a viable build unless you have thousands and thousands of hours that... That's why I haven't spent more time than I have. And I already... And I know I have a lot of time in Path of Exile 1. I just don't... I haven't played as much as a bunch of other people because of the downsides of the overcomplicatedness of it and the amount of time you have to spend to make viable builds and stuff. Do I like breaches and fires over hull damage? You're gonna hate this answer, Dern. But the answer to this question is the same as the answer to most other questions about FTL. It depends. That's the answer. It depends. What am I trying to do? Am I trying to crew kill? Am I trying to finish off ship quickly? It depends. It literally depends on many, many factors. Alright, did I stop them from running? I think I did. That's good. You love the answer, though. Okay, well, okay. Glad you don't hate it, because I give it all the time. Oh my god, do I have a full cargo bay? I do. That is ridiculous. That is ridiculous. Like beam is more damage. You use the bomb to crew kills and swap, I think. Well, this right here is an amazing crew killing build if I just lock everybody in the shield room and heavy laser the shield room, so... Like heavy ion or heavy laser better? Well, that's easy. Heavy laser, just better. Heavy ion, one of the worst weapons in the game. Alright, so I do get a store to sell all of my junk. Let's go finalize our build at the Sector 8 store. I could go 4 heavy lasers. Alright, can't use any drones. Do I sell my long-range scanners? It doesn't look like I'm going to have a lot of choices, so I think I will. Shield charge booster is something to actually consider, I feel like. Selling the breach too? I'm not sure. I'm thinking of selling both of these and just going with this, because if I'm hacking shields and this is my build, I should get a lot of crew kills phase 1. And heavy lasers get through resultant shield pretty quickly for phase 3. Can't think of a weapon worse than heavy ion. Well, I can, but it usually involves like a heal bomb or repair bomb, something that is so situational to be even worse. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna go with this. I think I'm just gonna go with that. I need to do this and this. Shield charge booster. I could just get the 4th shield here. I'm gonna need power and other upgrades. I'm just gonna do that. I just do that and try to get power and value points with the rest of my scrap rather than investing in a shield charge booster. Make my 3 shields charge faster, or just get 4th shield. I could have done both, but I don't like repair shield booster or shield charge booster that much. Breach 2 is good and I have almost infinite missiles. Yeah, but you know what the downside is on it? It's like a 20-something second charge time. It's a really long charge time, so that's my main issue. If I was a boarding ship, 100% I would have kept that. But I'm not a boarding ship. Oh, there's a lot of dodges. Okay. One of my shots ran into one of his shots, I think. I need to wait for his next cloak here. Yep, I guess I didn't. Good dodges. Come on, can I get some hits, please? Okay. Wow, I have not dodged an ion in a while. Should have done level 2 cloaking there. Good. Alright, just enough dodges to take 0 effing damage for us, thankfully. Wow, 4 shields. This ship, 4 shields and cloaking is our Achilles heel right now, and this ship has those things. Thankfully, we took no damage. Maybe I should have kept the pike beam so that I had on an undodgeable shot. I don't know. Slavers in Sector 8. Is that rare? Maybe it is. Okay. 5 so far. Alright, power. I need 1 power. Value points. Probably door value point. Gonna be pretty important. Was it a sick reward? Might have been. I think it was guaranteed higher scrap reward from that event. I will say this build I went with is pretty susceptible to dodge wrecking your entire volley, so maybe keeping the pike beam was better, I don't know. Of course I took the repair right as I was gonna get it. But I'm hoping we get a lot of good crew kills phase 1 so that phase 3 will be as low stress as possible with no mind control counter. Okay, cloaking. Alright, I'm gonna cloak axe cycle this actually. Means this might be a really long, annoying fight. That's the only way to guarantee we don't take damage here.
Could you give me a goddamn break, you cheating ass mother effing game?
Okay. The ions shouldn't be able to do anything to me, I don't think, with cloak axe cycle. We're gonna be here a while. 4 shields and cloaking, like I said, is our Achilles heel. Oh my god, is hacking not up in time? How did I mistime that shit?
No,
Alright, at least we dodge it. I think I hacked too early is what I did. Somehow I messed up cloak hack cycle. Thankfully, a dodge saved me from damage that I would have taken otherwise. Jeez. Maybe I cloaked too early? I don't know. Cloaked super early, cloaked too late? I don't know. Yeah, it's gonna take a minute. Freaking ships like this, so annoying. At least he doesn't have 4 shields. There we go. Now I can maybe take out shields or cloaking now that his freaking missile's down. Hopefully it stays down. Alright, everybody, you know, I'd give you another story time, but I got no more stories to tell. Oops, shouldn't have done that. I told you my one story of the day. Okay. This is why I kind of hate cloak hack cycle. Even though it's the safest way to play, it's just so boring. Let's get some training I don't need on dodges and weapons and stuff. So boring. Any stories about the MMO? Ashes of Creation? Nothing that I've heard recently. The Alpha 2 starts in a couple weeks, so I'll be watching people play the Alpha 2. I have a feeling the Alpha 2 is going to be ridiculously buggy for that game, so this missile might be about to come online. Is it? I have 5 shots. No, I have 6 shots versus 3 shields, and I have gotten through very, very little, very infrequently here. This is so effing annoying. The trend nowadays for games to be buggy? Yeah, true, true. Jesus Christ, game. Okay. I can hit when I aim at weapons. I couldn't hit a single time when I aimed at the cloaking. I don't understand this bullshit. Taking that shot, should I? Oh, there we finally. No more cloaking. Praise our Jesus. Finally. And it's breached. Okay. Okay, all the effing dodges. Rand, just shoot at piloting. Yeah, because that'll change the fact that he's dodging literally my entire volley every time. I'm trying to preempt the the YouTube comments that's gonna be.
Man, these fucking
If you just shot at piloting, you would have ended this fight 10 minutes ago. Yeah, yeah, because that would change all the dodges when I'm aiming at these systems. Okay, frickin' finally. I could have turned on artillery. True, I could have. I could have. You recently unlocked the Crystal Cruiser through the quest for the first time, which was hype, though getting 3 free Crystal Burst Mark IIs was excessive. Alright, congrats on that. Congrats on that. Okay, I could go start the fight early, and I think I do want to do that. The last 2 value points. Because if I do that, and I get a weapon hack, I can run away. I know, holy shit, a single hole after 2 minutes, I know, right? Actually, I don't even want this to be powered. Fucking hack. Splits my ship, which sucks, but like 3 of the hacks would split my ship, so I'll take this. It's not a weapon hack. I'm gonna do burst laser into missiles, all heavy lasers into shields. As long as 1 hits. 0 effing fires and only 1 shot hit there. Okay, well that was bullshit. This is a bad start for me actually getting crew kills here. I get some fires here. Okay, we got a fire, killed 1 crew. Flip this.
Wow, big surprise. He dodged just enough for me to do 0 fucking damage.
Another crew kill. Beautiful. Okay, now we're getting some crew kills. This is good. Very, very good. Hopefully the missile's delayed long enough for us to get cloaking up for the next missile. It's gonna be close, I think. Got another one. Another one.
Would you give me a goddamn
Any side room bug
cheating
kills
ass
here.
mother effing game?
Yes. Ah, crap. Just gonna try to time it with depowering this right as the guy got stuck in the side room there. Okay, that is it. The guy who was dying should not have died, and the guy in the side room bug should be dead. That should be perfect crew kills, I think. Because I don't think the animation finished for the death in the shield room. The person in the side room should bug out and not be here when we go to the next one. Well, hopefully that's right. Okay, heavy lasers, so good for crew killing, man. So good. Alright, now let's hope he doesn't dodge all of our volleys here. Please don't have 0 crew. If he has 0 crew, that would be really bad. Perfect! Perfect! Exactly what I was thinking would happen and hoping would happen. Oh my god, they just blocked 2 of my effing shots with their face. Okay, we got the missiles down, which is the main thing. Beautiful. I'm purposely not shooting shields. I don't want to start a fire here and crew kill this guy accidentally and make it so that we have an AI to deal with in phase 3. 0 damage boss fight so far. Very good, very good. Alright, I'm gonna refresh the NG, but not refresh the Mantis, because if he gets mind controlled, I want him to be low health so I can kill him, vent him, or whatever. Heavy laser, Symphony of Destruction, yes. Death animation has to finish. You were confused when you got the Flagship AI message, and then the Flagship crew is back next phase. Huh. I don't think you usually get the AI message if the animation doesn't finish, but maybe you do. Alright, let's start moving our crew around. Actually, no, you be an O2. I feel like that'll screw us up maybe a little bit less. Move you into backup battery, and I'm going to tell you to move to Clone Bay. Actually, no. This. Let's do this. That way, if one of these three get mind controlled, I can just leave them there and it's fine. Something like this. Okay. Yeah, the animation has to finish, otherwise it doesn't count as a crew kill. There's the very last shot of phase 1. Interesting. So you killed the crew with the last shot of phase 1, which phased them, but the animation didn't finish. Yeah, that sounds... I could kind of see how that might have happened. Alright, 1 extra power, I guess. Okay, follow him. We don't have mind control counter, that's why we're doing all this shenanigans here. Who is it? It is a human on that. Okay, I'm just going to let him attack that. I don't even care. Prepared to vent it if I need to. But not having my dodges is bad.
These fucking dodges!
Good job, Neo. Good dodges.
Hacking takes a year.
Ow!
Oh, Jesus.
Ow!
Fucking double fire. Single missile, double fire bullshit. As usual. Yeah, that should be GG though. Oh, and I didn't even open all the doors. It's fine. There we go. Alright, Fed A down. Good ship to get down. Believers rejoice. I was 92% believed in that. Probably didn't have that many gamblers for that first run since it happened so early in the stream. But alright. That is... How many is that in a row? That is 3 in a row. Any Fed ship down is a good ship to get down, that's for sure. GG cookie time, and let's check that score and see what we got here. That was a quick run too? Yeah, no kidding. Less than like an hour and 40. 51-49. Not even that high of a score, really. That, we got a little bit of free stuff early. Millennius 4 I was feeling behind. I guess our NG7 was not bad. Will I roll Zoltan C and the Believers go into the woods? Oh, until I do that, yeah. A reminder that my Fed win rate is actually 100%. Is it really? Jeez, okay. Well, that's crazy. Well, if we have 3 really good runs, 2 really good runs that are fast, I might go for a 3rd run today, because I'm, like I said, feeling the money crunch, so I might need to do some longer streams. But before we do that, I'm going to say I'm sure to use the restroom. Feel free to grab a drink, grab a snack. When we come back, we will random another ship. Keep the streak alive, hopefully. See you in a bit, my friends.